We are. There we go.
Okay. Is Elijah here?
Elijah, you here? Elijah, you watching? No! Okay! Let's go,
Okay.
everyone!
That's great.
Caleb, you're voicing Flowey.
I have to.
Yes.
Oh, pain. Someone ought to teach you how things work around here. I guess little old me will have to do. Ready? Here we go. See that heart? That is your soul, the very culmination of your being. Your soul starts off weak, but can grow strong if you gain a lot of LV. What's LV stand for? Why, love, of course.
What does it actually stand for?
We don't need to know that yet.
I already know it. I forgot. I kind of forgot.
You want
some
some love, don't you? Don't worry, I'll share some with you. Down here, love is shared through little white friendliness pellets. Are you ready? Move around, get as many as you can.
No.
Hey, buddy, you missed them. Let's try again, okay?
What does he do if I don't dodge them?
This is a joke. Are you brain dead? Run into the bullets. Friendlies pellets. You know what's going on here, don't you? You just wanted to see me suffer.
Flowey, we can talk about this.
Oh,
Flowey, hold on, wait, What happened to Chris? What'd you do with Chris? Do not be afraid, my child. I didn't record, I should have been recording, but I didn't record that final part
I hate you.
of Deltarune, so...
God, the fact that Chris, like, if you move, if Chris moves towards Noelle, he'll literally back her into a corner. Ugh!
So they'll get to see that when I play that again. So, for context, yes, we did finally beat Spamton, and,
That took too long.
that took a very long time. Elijah went
When did we
God
start?
mode.
When did we start?
Like 7? No, before 7.
We started at like 5.
Yeah, we started at like 5. And just finished at, it's 9:30. And so we beat Spamton, and then we did a bunch of creepy stuff to Noelle. We talked a lot. Chris ripped us out of him, and then did some sussy stuff. And now since we're in the mood for...
This is his comedy.
Since we're in the mood for killing people, we're gonna do, genocide! Yay for Sans! I pass through this place every day to see if anyone has fallen down!
Oh my god, I'm gonna shoot you.
You are the first human to come here in a long time!
Why is this
Come,
the voice?
I will guide you through the catacombs! This way!
I suppose I'll just take the role as Frisk. I will take the role as Frisk, or as in this case, Kara. The shadow of the ruins looms above, filling you with determination. HP fully restored.
Blinkus, Lunkus, Dunkus. Allow me to go tell them! We're in the ruins!
Oh my god. Lady, shut up!
The ruins are full of puzzles.
I'm gaining
Ancient
mind
fusions
grains.
between diversions and door keys.
I'm having
One must
multiple
solve them
mind
to
grain
move
attacks
from room to
all at
room.
once.
Please adjust yourself to the side of them. Blink, blink.
How are you physically alive?
To make progress here, you will need to trigger several switches. Do not worry, I have labeled the ones you need to flip.
Why are you alive still?
Blinkus. Bladoinkus!
How have you
Damn it.
survived this long?
I am proud of you, little one.
I
Let
am
us
not
move
little.
to the next room.
I could
Rum,
literally
rum, you want some rum? You like alcohol?
What is wrong with you? I'm gonna chop this goat up.
Foreshadowing. As a human living in the underground, monsters may attack you.
Why did you just say foreshadowing
You
like
will
5
need
times?
to be prepared for this situation. However, worry not. The process is simple. When you encounter a monster, you will enter a fight. While you
So I
are
will
in a
not.
fight, strike up a friendly conversation.
I don't
Stall
think that's
for
how
time.
fight
I will
works.
come to resolve the conflict.
It's called fight,
Practice.
not talk.
It's not the act button. This is genocide route. You absolute
what?
poo-poo head. Wait, what? Huh?
What are you talking about?
You sussy boy.
You know, I don't know why, but I have this strange urge to kill this thing in cold blood.
Doinkus. You won! You earned 0 XP and 0 gold! And they're never waiting there for talking. We don't know what to hurt anybody, do we?
I think you don't understand the definition of fight.
There's another puzzle in this room. I wonder if you can solve it. I definitely can, seeing as I've done this before. Oh no! It's a woman!
Huh.
I mean a man!
I don't know why,
I mean
but
an
I
it!
feel oddly, like, needed to kill you.
10 XP! Your love increased! This is the puzzle event. Here, take my hand for a moment. That's a little bit sussy.
I am getting, like, many ingrown hairs by just touching Like, how much, is this like a shedding season for you? It's like I have I have splinters in my hand from your fur.
Puzzles seem a little too dangerous for now.
You seem too dangerous.
However, I have a difficult task of you.
What is said request?
I would like you to walk to the end of the room by yourself. Forgive
Why are
me
you talking
for
like
this.
that? Why will the share play stop in 1 minute?
I'm trying to leave, but it won't let me. This is such a difficult task. I'm struggling with this so much. Blinkus, 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 delinkus, man, blinkus. I see it's not circle to walk faster than this. A Deltarune brain be like. Funnies?
What?
Greetings, my child! Do not worry, I did not leave you!
Wow, I was...
It's merely behind this pillar the whole- Let me just restart
totally
the share
shocked
play.
that you are here.
Let me just restart the share play since it's about to end in like 2 seconds.
I am totally amazed, astonished that you have arrived in this.
Thank you
absolutely
for
bewildered
trusting
that you
me.
are here. Like, your very existence
However,
shocks me.
there was an important reason for this exercise. To test your independence.
I have
I must
determination, I don't
attend
need
to
that.
some business, and you must stay alone for a while. Please remain here. It's dangerous to explore by yourself. I have an idea.
Do you know who you're talking to?
I will give you a cell phone.
Dangerous?
If you have a need for anything, just call. Be good, alright?
Do you know who you're talking to?
I'm the dangerous one here.
Let me tell you this.
Hello, this is Toriel.
It has been literally...
You have not left the room, have you?
No.
There are a few puzzles ahead that I have yet to explain.
Okay.
It would be dangerous to you. It would be dangerous to try to solve them yourself.
I am the danger.
Be good, alright? Click. Don't ask why I said click like that.
So, I don't know if this is where you can, like, grind enemies. Yeah, so just go up into a wall and just go back and forth until, you know.
You won. Earn 2 XP and 2 gold.
Yeah. No, what you want to do is go up to a wall and just take the D-pad and press the up and down button and just spam those two.
What, like this?
Yes, but you want to do it against like a wall, so that way you're like not bouncing all over the place. And also like tilt your controller so like your 2 fingers can literally just. Don't make it so that like your thumb is doing it. Make it so that like your 2 fingers are. It's just easier that way.
So what am I supposed to do?
Continue killing enemies until it says but nobody came. Yeah, wipe out everything. Yeah, this'll, he lived!
Oh, hey there. Oh, hey there.
Noah, you were gonna get hit.
I very much was. So how many times have you done genocide?
Me, I've done it 3 times. I have 2 of which I failed, and I've only succeeded in 1. Like, I gave up twice at Sands, and then I finally beat him on the 3rd time.
That's a little sussy. I'm probably just gonna. You know what'll end up happening? Is I will try my absolute and utter hardest, and then it'll just end up being like. I'll just get to a point where I'll just say, Elijah, just come beat this man.
Elijah just cracks the knuckles. I have waited for this day.
Because I know that doesn't mean love, and it doesn't mean level. Isn't it levels of violence?
Yes. Yeah, it's level of violence.
No, sir.
EXP, execution points.
Yeah, and Sans explains that you're technically not supposed to know that till the end of the game, but you know, spoiler.
Yeah. Here's a spoiler!
I've been spoiled watching Elijah, watching videos, watching.
Yeah, that's why I like don't watch trailers or like anything to movies or animes or like anything I want to watch or play, because I just feel like so much is ruined in that instant.
You're still alive.
That was pathetic. You can die now. You can die accomplishing nothing.
How are you people still living? Just die already.
But notice how it's hard, like harder to find them.
Yeah. Frisk certainly is a violent young lad.
Yeah.
Still, this isn't as disturbing as them running from you.
Oh God. They didn't do that before. The way they like, oh God, oh.
Like, they see Noel
Don't get
and
me
they're
wrong,
literally
I'm
just
addicted
running.
to that kind of stuff, but like, oh, it's so volatile and gross. We are really in it to win it.
When I say do genocide, I say do genocide. There's no other thing about it.
Do I want to slaughter everyone by the masses? Yes, yes I do. The thing is, you're going to be expecting, but nobody came every time now. And it's going to get you when it does happen. Because you'll be like, oh, it's going to be this time. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Well, I guess it can't be next time. Oh, it is next time. That's scary.
You somehow survived that.
That was impressive. Because no one.
Listen, dodging Spamton! Dodging Spamton! It honed my skills a little bit.
You're gonna need that for a lot of the fights in this.
Yeah, I know, they're all gonna be 10 times harder.
Don't get me wrong, like, you basically only have to watch out for Undyne and Sans.
Undyne was a pain in Pacifist.
She's more of a pain in Genocide.
Well, everything's gonna be more of a pain in Genocide. I'm gonna cry more in Genocide. Poor Papyrus.
Silence! Silence!
Oh my god, can the message just come already? I just want to move on. That had to be the last person. Please. Just
There's
die.
a lot.
Blankus. Where did Elijah go? Did he say? Do you remember him saying anything?
I have no idea.
Welcome to the internet.
Welcome to the internet, have a look around. Who knows if this is copyright? I don't really care.
Welcome to the internet. I was singing that. You're still alive.
There's so many.
I was singing that earlier, and then my sister said, "Alexa, play Welcome to the," and I was like, "Alexa, how about no?"
Welcome to the internet, have a look around. Anything that brain of yours can think of can be found. We've got mountains of content, some better, some worse. If none of it's of interest to you, you'd be the first.
Welcome to the internet.
What would you prefer? Would you like to fight for civil rights or tweet a racial slur?
I like that the tweet racial slur one is Susie. In that animation.
Yeah. Just constantly trying to hunt down these guys gets exhausting.
Finally! Oh my god!
They don't die! They just don't die.
Oh.
What the dog doing? What the dog doing?
What's this button?
No! We don't use that button.
Now time to spend the next 30 minutes going back and forth in the same room.
Going up and down trying to find this like fly.
Everything must die.
Yeah, Frisk spending like 5 hours trying to find a fly.
I like Chris better as a protagonist just because he's... Oh, crap. Just because he's more edgelord.
But nobody cares.
That was ominous. You were right, that was ominous.
Determination. The save. Go to the save. Determination. Let's carry on, shall we?
Music, bro. The music changed.
Let's carry on, shall we?
Which way do I go down?
Yeah, you go down.
The music.
You just follow the basic path from here.
That is ominous. That's some ominous music.
But nobody came.
Not gonna lie, I forgot how to do this puzzle. I remember now, though, I think.
You went up the
No,
wrong
I
way.
messed it up.
How unintelligent are you?
Ring. Hello, this is tutorial. For no reason in particular, which do you prefer? Cinnamon, butterscotch, cinnamon. Oh, I see. Thank you very much. Click. Ring. Oh my god. Hello, this is Toriel. You do not dislike butterscotch, do you? I know what your preference is, but would you turn up your nose if you found it on your plate? Right, I understand. Thank you for being patient, by the way. Click. Oh. But nobody came. Oh, what? This is so ominous.
But nobody came.
Man, they're really must be like pretty depressed then if they're not doing that. Must be having some rough times with their wife.
Yeah. It's also November, so you know.
You did get the joke I made! I was afraid you didn't.
What, you think I'm uncultured?
No!
You're an idiot.
Welcome to the internet. Are you freaking kidding me?
Did you realize that the red leaves are there on top for a reason?
Yes.
But nobody came. Whoa there, partner! The fact that a rock is just talking.
Who said you could push me around? So you're asking me to move over? Okay, just for you, pumpkin.
Bruh.
You want me to move some more? Alrighty, how's this? That was the wrong direction. Okay, I think I got it. Was that helpful? Yes, it was.
You were gonna kill me!
You wanted me to stay there? You're giving me a real workout. Kind of reminds me of, somebody else in Deltarune.
Silence.
Silence,
Determination.
determination. Is that all it says for all of Genocide? It's just determination.
Yes.
It went from the funny little things of I wonder if the mouse will ever get the cheese, fills you with determination. It's just determination. Literally,
Determination.
all you need to do. That's so simple. I can see how everyone would like do that. Literally, all you
They
have
would
to do to
grind if they
start
want to reach
Genocide.
like max level.
Yeah, all you have to do to start Genocide is literally just
Yeah, that's an
grind in a
easy way to
certain
figure
room.
out,
Be
like, just like
determined
grind.
enough. Be determined enough to
Yeah, you
actually.
don't fight Napstablook.
He runs. He runs away. He's like
And you
one of
can't
the
kill a ghost anyways.
poor naps of Luke. Spider bakes out all proceeds go to the spiders. Leave 7G? Yeah. Sometimes you go down and give me a donut. Cool. You sure? I'll give you a drug? Sure. Why
We may slaughter everyone, but you do have a kind heart.
not? Did you miss it? Spider down and to the right. Come eat. Well, I
Normally,
know.
there would be frogs telling you how to use all the buttons lined up along this sign.
Come eat food made by
I don't
spiders.
see the frogs
Spiders. But
because
nobody
nobody
came.
came.
Man, they really having a hard November. Hello? I just realized that it has been a while since I have cleaned up. I was not expecting to have company so soon. There are probably a lot of things lying about here and there. You can pick them up, but do not carry more than you need. Someday you might see something you really like. You will want to leave room in your pockets for that. Click. But nobody came. Isn't it? Ah! Almost right.
Noah trying to have 400 IQ, like.
Bruh!
Noah trying to have 400 IQ be like.
Imagine how weirded out everyone who was playing this for the first time was when they did this. With the button, the ominous music and the but nobody came.
Yeah.
The far doors.
I watched like the Hololive girls just like cry as they kill Sans.
Noise. But nobody came.
I'm surprised you remember that.
What? The
Blue
switches?
switch.
Yeah. But nobody came. At least I don't have to go through all these annoying mobs at this part. Isn't it the... Oh my gosh. But nobody came. Isn't it this one? Pretty sure it is. Across.
Nope. Nope.
Okay. Oh yeah,
There you
don't we have to get the toy knife over here? Yep. You found the toy knife.
Equip it.
You equipped toy knife. Welcome to the internet. Oh dear! That took longer than I thought it would. How did you get here, my child? Are you
I
hurt?
walked. Oh no, I'm not hurt.
Not a scratch. Impressive, but still. I should not have left you alone for so long. It was irresponsible to try to surprise you like this. Well, I suppose I cannot hide it any longer. Come, small one.
That's rude to
I
call
don't
me
think we...
small.
Determination. Do you smell that?
Did you cook
Surprise!
my two
It
least
is a
favorite,
butterscotch.
you piece of
It is a
garbage?
butterscotch. To celebrate your arrival, I want you to have a nice time living here.
I give you 5 minutes. 10 tops.
We'll hold off on snail pipe. Excuse me?
What?
Here I have another surprise for you.
We don't have patience. We don't have time for this. We don't have time for this. Just go
Where-
down the stairs. Just go down the stairs.
Hey, do not go down here. I have something to show you upstairs.
Do it again.
Hey, do not go down here. I have something to show you
Okay,
upstairs.
so never mind. It's not like Delta Room where you just keep doing it and it works.
Noel.
Silence.
This is it. Proceed. A room of your own. I hope you like it. Please proceed into the room.
Don't touch me.
Is something burning? Make yourself at home. Proceed.
Let's just get out of here. Don't waste our time.
Well, hold on, isn't there a me here? Ray tracing! Ray tracing! Room under renovation. Just a regular bucket of snails. It's Toriel's diary. Read the circle passage. You read the passage. Why did the sailor want to run? Because he was feeling lonely.
God.
The rest of the page is of a similar caliber. Oh, it's playing his theme. Caleb, you hear it?
Yeah.
I never noticed that it plays his theme. Look at these people, they don't interest you at all. That empty photo frame is really dusty. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but okay.
We get butterscotch pie out of it. Which is a full heal.
Slice of... Bye, Toriel.
Alright, let's get out of here.
I think you should play upstairs instead.
Guess we gotta go check on her now.
No, I will try it one more time. It is dangerous to play here. Huh, she said something different. Okay.
She said something different?
Proceed. I'm going to make that reference this entire game.
I hate you.
It's a history book. Here's a random page. Trapped behind the barrier and fearful of further human attacks, we retreated. Far, far into the earth we walked until we reached the cavern's end. This was our new home, which we named Home. As great as our king is, he is pretty lousy at names. Up already, I see. I'm glad. I want you to know how glad I am to have someone here. There are so many old books I want to share. My favorite bug hunting spot. I've also prepared a curriculum for your education. How old do you
Excuse
think
me?
I am? How old do you think I am? This may come as a surprise, but I've always wanted to be a teacher. Well, you are a teacher, and
Oh my
proceed.
god.
Actually,
Oh my
perhaps
God.
that isn't very surprising. Still, I'm glad to have you living here. Oh, did you want something? What is it?
When can I go home?
What? This is your home now. Would you like to hear about this book I am reading? This is called 27 Uses for Snails.
There's a reason I shank
How
you.
about it? How to exit the ruins. How about an exciting snail fact? Did you know that snails sometimes flip their digestive systems as they mature? Yeah, interesting. How to exit the ruins. I have to do something. Stay here. Follow.
Alright, go shanker. Shanker, shanker, shanker.
Follow. You wish to know how to return home, do you not? Ahead of us lies the end of the ruins. On one way exit the rest of the underground. I'm going to destroy it. No one will ever be able to leave again. Now be a good child and go upstairs. I will kill you, woman.
Silence, woman. You understand not my intentions.
Every human that falls down here meets the same fate. I've seen it again and again. They come, they leave, they die. You naive child, if you leave the room,
Naive, how
they,
dare you!
Asgore, will kill you. I am only protecting you, do you understand? Go to your room. What would happen if I did go to my room?
Nothing.
Do not try to stop me. This is your final warning. You want to leave so badly? You are just like the others. There is only one solution to this. Prove yourself. Prove to me you're strong enough to survive.
You are a fool, Torio. And now you die like a fool.
You really hate me that much?
Yes.
Now I see who I was protecting by keeping you
Oh, could you
here.
just die already?
Not you, but them.
Going crazy at the end of your life. Just go away already.
Did not think it would take one hit. But then it wasn't me that killed her, was it?
Well, good riddance.
Dang!
Let's keep moving.
I remember that being a difficult fight. Isn't she technically the first boss?
Yes.
Man, Kara really just like smacked her, didn't she?
Yeah.
Like, get out of here, fool. Ha ha ha. You're not really human, are you?
What makes you say that?
No, you're empty inside. It's just like me. In fact, you're Kara, right? We're still inseparable after all these years. Listen, I have a plan to become all powerful.
I don't really
Even
care.
more powerful than you and your stolen soul. Let's
What?
destroy everything in this wretched world. Everyone, everything in these worthless memories. Let's turn them all to dust.
I'm gonna shank you.
Undertale. By Toby Fox. Trademark by Toby Fox. Well, what a sussy experience.
Let's check that bush real quick.
There's a camera hidden in the bushes. I feel actually bad now. We literally just killed one
Silence.
of Sans' best friends.
I am the voice in your head, Noah.
Yeah, at this point, you are the player. I'm Chris, and you're the player.
It's a tough looking branch. It's too heavy to pick up.
It's been smashed.
It's been smashed.
Keep an eye out for the funny man. Oh, there he is. All I can think of right now is when he was walking up, Caleb. All I think of is hold on. When they show him, all I think of is just this.
Oh my god.
Human, don't you know how to greet a new pal? Turn around.
Listen,
And
comedian,
shake
I don't have all
my
day.
hand.
Hello?
Oh, finally!
Konnichiwa, you're just in time.
Now do the Sans voice, please.
Okay. The old whoopee cushion in the hand trick.
That's very funny.
It's always funny.
It's so funny.
That's, you're cute to laugh. Or, to emote at all.
I despise you.
Gee, lady, you really know how to pick him up. Okay, that's fine. Everyone got their own sense of humor.
I despise you.
I'm Sans the skeleton.
I'm going to kill you.
I'm actually supposed to be on watch for humans right now.
That's nice.
But, you know,
No.
I don't really care about capturing anybody.
I don't really care about you.
Now, my brother Papyrus,
I'll
He's gonna
voice
be
Papyrus.
decapitated.
I'll voice Papyrus.
he's a human hunting fanatic.
Intriguing. Want to put that to the test?
Hey, actually, I think that's him over there. I have an idea. Go through this gate thingy.
Do I have to?
Yeah, go right through go right through. My bro made the bars too wide to stop anyone. Quick, behind that conveniently shaped lamp.
No.
Okay, I guess you don't have to.
Oh my gosh! Sans, have you found a human yet?
Yeah.
Really? Wowee! Yes, that's settled.
Okay.
That worked out, huh? Are you just gonna stare at me, or...
It's a conveniently shaped lamp.
I
That-
the great Papyrus!
So in Pacifist, Frisk doesn't hide behind the lamp.
You mean genocide, yeah. He doesn't
Yeah,
care.
genocide. Yeah,
It's the same sort of tone, like, really, he just doesn't care.
bottles of ketchup. Okay, you say the same thing.
Well,
Cough,
I'll be
cough.
straightforward with you. My brother really liked to see a human. So, you know, it'd be really help me out if you kept pretending to be one.
Intriguing.
Oh, I get it. Because he said Flowey said you're not really human, are you?
No, you literally massacred an entire ruin of innocent frogs and flies, and then killed their protector.
Oh, Sans is just gone.
Yeah, he
No, he's not
teleports
bad.
like that.
16 left.
16 what? I'm very confused.
You have to kill
16
16
enemies.
people.
Oh yeah, just like Chris, there are points where Frisk takes steps forward and tries to back people.
Yeah, get the tough glove.
Oh yeah, that.
Or tries to back people to a wall.
You equip the tough glove.
Where do I go?
Anywhere. You just need to kill 16. You have to, like,
Bruh.
spam X.
Oh my god,
Like,
I
what
forgot.
are you doing?
I forgot about this.
What?
Oh my god, he's unintelligent. How did you get to level 6? By just killing Toriel?
Why are you fighting him there? You try to get the thing into the middle.
Yeah, I know.
And
I
you
just
want to succeed at some
spam.
power.
$22 XP.
You're level
that's
6.
a sussy amount of XP.
So I
Pretty
just
good.
do the same thing, just go back and forth in this room.
You could go into the next room, I'm pretty sure. You just can't leave Snowden. Or can't leave that area. I think Snowden Town... I don't think Snowden Town actually has its own enemies yet to fight. So just in this general area of Snowden. So you can move forward a room or two.
Not there.
What do you mean not there? Our enemies
Sans
probably
and,
there on that path.
Sans and Papyrus are there. That's where you continue the story.
Oh.
Don't you call in Pacifist?
No. And this can happen, I think, in Genocide as well. So, depending on what
No,
your fun
not
level
the
is.
dog. No, what am I saying? Just kill it. Kill it right now.
Depending on what your
Dogs
fun
are so
level is,
annoying.
you might get a call. Ducky.
Oh.
And it would say, "Hello, can I talk to G?" And then it cuts off, and then it says, and then does the wrong number song. It's someone who calls you accidentally. Some people say that G actually is Spamton G Spamton, not Gaster, because the wrong number song is actually one of the themes that Spamton plays. It's like a muffled version of the Wrong Number song.
Ooh. And that guy got owned.
Check how many you have left.
12 left.
We making progress.
Among Us.
Yeah, look, Sans up a pirate server here, so I can't go over there.
I can do the voice for the annoying yellow animal thing. Not
The
animal monster.
animal thing.
Yes. Yeah, that kid. I can do this
I am literally
whiny,
just
squeaky voice.
Like, I am what Frisk is supposed to be.
Frisk and Flowey. You're Frisk and Flowey. Oh wait, no, I took over Flowey.
Yeah, you took over Flowey. I'm literally just like the one that's telling Frisk to kill everything.
He's the voice. He's the player. Technically, you'd be Kara, actually, in
that
this.
voice in
Technically,
this,
you'd be
yeah,
Kara.
that voice is Kara in this, because Kara talks in a certain tone in Genocide and a certain tone in Pacifist.
Kill it.
What?
Kill it now. It does not. Just get rid of it.
Okay.
Oh, that actually hit me.
I don't know who the voice is in Deltarune. That's all different, but in Undertale, it's Kara.
My love increased. Huh.
Dad. Where is it? It's in here.
How many left? 9. It's so easy to fall into this game's trap and go to the genocide route. Cause like
it's a lot easier to actually go in the neutral route. If you play like a normal RPG, I mean, actually,
Yeah, but
if
then
you
there's
really
always
are
gonna be
into the
that
RPG,
one person that's just like, I gotta
that
get the
grinds. Yeah, the
yeah,
grind.
who grinds. Exactly. That's how the genocide route was found. And then regular RPG, you would just play the neutral route pretty much.
I bet if nobody found it for a while, Toby probably would have been like, "Hey guys, why don't you try doing this?"
You know, slaughtering everything by the masses.
I know, he would be like, I worked really hard on this extra route and literally no one knows it exists.
You know what his reaction would be? So I spent hours putting this whole other route into this, you know, like this game that took forever. So why don't I just like not tell anyone about it and wait till they figure it out?
That's just how Toby is.
Yeah. But it was meant for the heavy grinders.
As a punishment for being heavy
Sans
grinders.
is like, bro, you're a heavy grinder, time to die. Yeah.
They get owned, kid. I can buy you 2 lives for the price of yours.
Wait a minute.
And it's just like Toby, for instead of patching a glitch to like make a punishment for the glitch when you do it.
Ooh! That was chunky.
What was chunky?
I almost got hit.
He almost got hit, and I'm surprised the hitbox didn't kick in.
How many left? 5.
Yeah, Ducky, 5 plebs left. Oh, there they go. Now they're here.
I hate when there's like 0 left. It takes so long.
Oh yeah, in the Nintendo Switch edition, you can fight this one boss called Mew Mew or something.
Yes.
Or Mega Mew. Yeah. And I like how the trailer says almost no new content. And it shows Mew Mew, but then you go over to Mew Mew and it's a whole battle.
It does say almost. Does it count for enemies over here?
No.
Pretty sure you could still continue the story and do it. And it was still keep going. You just saved on top of your save. What happened?
Well, what did you guys do? Did you sit here in this room?
I don't know. I forget what I did. I might have continued and then.
What do you think, Caleb? You're the
Just
voice here.
You can get through the story for a little bit.
So, Sans, when's the human showing up? I want to look to my Sunday best. Or at least my Tuesday pretty good.
Don't you only have one outfit?
Yeah, but I could style my hair.
Oh, right. Good idea. Say, why don't you look over there?
Please don't look over. Oh God.
Bone Trussel.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Sans! Oh my god! I'm dizzy, what am I looking at?
Behold.
Oh my god! Why are you telling me to look at a rock?
How many brain cells
Hey,
do you
what's
have?
that in front of the rock?
Oh my god! I have no idea what that is!
I'm gonna shank you.
Well, it's not a rock.
Noah dying.
Not a rock! Oh no, by process of elimination! That means it's a human!
I could use any other type of monster.
Why is Ducky dying?
The voice is not that bad.
Ahem! Human!
I feel like how
Prepare yourself
Ducky's
for
like
hijinks,
going
low
on the
jinks.
back of his throat to do the voice, which is
I
why.
am. Dangers, puzzles, capers, jeepers. Being
What?
captured and other sorts of fun activities.
Those don't sound fun.
Refreshments will be provided.
Do you have
If you dare.
I will actually. Hey, where are you going?
Okay.
And you don't even bat an eye, huh?
Why would I?
Why would I care? Oh, that voice is so hard to do. You observe the well-crafted sentry station. Who could have built this? You ponder. I bet it was that very famous royal guardsman. No, not yet a very famous royal guardsman. Any monsters in here? Guess not. Absolutely no moving.
Get rid of it.
Taco blocks away.
You failed.
E. Oh, never mind, I'm back. Alright.
Dead. Get dunked on.
So, actually, you might want to go back.
Someone's been smoking dog treats.
Yeah, you're gonna want to just do it in this.
E. E.
Are you sure this is where I want to do it?
There you go. Never do. They meant to say never do that again.
But they didn't have
Dude, his
the
shades! His shades are gone. You killed
Yeah.
the shades.
He don't deserve them. I don't think he needs them when he's 6 feet under.
No, he needs them.
What's he gonna be blocking out? The dirt pouring in his eye socket? That's not gonna help when you're dead.
Yeah, his name is
He's
Chill
not even 6 feet
Doers.
under. He's just dust. My love increased. I'm such a lovely person.
No.
Save.
All of the time.
Could I interest you in everything, all of the time? Anything and everything, all of the time. Being boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time.
All of the time.
Welcome to the internet.
No. Done.
Elijah started watching my screen for the 3rd time in the past 2 minutes.
No way.
Could I interest you in everything, all of the time? A little bit of everything.
Chill Drake, that's it.
How many chill drakes have we slaughtered?
Kill drakes? I don't know. How many have we killed?
Good.
No. How many? 1 left to save. This is a box. Just running around the room, hoping to slaughter some children. Running around the room, running around the room. Could I just
Did you get all of them?
Well, I think we can continue, can't we?
Did you clear all of them out?
No.
Well, you might want to go check if you did.
I have 1 left. I think I can keep going forward.
Just do it in that room.
But it takes like 10 minutes to find 1.
I don't care. Does it look like you have a say in what goes here?
No.
Exactly. So stay in the room, find the monster, and shank it till it dies.
Man, the PS5 is working so hard to handle these graphics. Oh, this ray
Finally,
tracing.
a real challenge.
I don't think there's any more enemies in this room. I was wrong.
Was
Die,
that so
pleb.
hard? Determination. Now you can carry on. But nobody came.
But it didn't tell me to fight when I walked through here earlier, so is it just just for the effect of but nobody came?
No, it probably was an actual encounter. I told you can get encounters in there.
Oh wait, hold on.
That was a good nod though from Deltrum where Spamton said you called for help but nobody came.
Yeah.
Kill it. Kill it. Kill it.
A nod to the
Kill
genocide
it.
route.
Kill it.
Oh,
Kill
eat
it.
it. Eat the
Kill it.
snowman
Kill it.
piece right in
No.
front of him. Eat it.
Take
Do it.
more.
No,
You
no,
can
but
take
first
more?
eat it. It's funny.